this is Esme, and today's video, it's a big one. I don't think you're quite ready for this because I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of one of the most beautiful equestrian properties in the UK, probably in Europe, and maybe even in the world. So I've teamed up with Röwer to give you this tour, but before I show you, here's a little bit of a sneak peek. We're here at Forest Oaks Equestrian, home to dressage rider Ellie McCarthy, and oh my goodness, every corner you turn here is so breathtaking and beautiful. So let's start off by looking around the barn. Oh, wow. I am speechless. This barn is the most stunning barn I've ever seen in my life. Oh my goodness. Hello, so this is Lancelot. Hello. Are you a licky one as well? Yeah. These Röwer stables are just so gorgeous. I love how there's little slats in here as well for circulation. And we've got the powder coating in the grey, so everything's matchy. And then the stainless steel as well, so if the horses do chew on things, it's really practical. Wow, and this barn was built by Röwer as well, so everything is just made perfectly. It's so airy in here as well. The natural lighting is gorgeous. Also, can we just have a little appreciation for the lanterns here? How cute are they? There's about 10 stables in here. Wow, okay. I could spend a whole day in here. It's just so beautiful looking around. Now we've had a little overlook of the barn, I'm going to show you inside one of the stalls. Now the mechanism for opening the door is really cool. You can actually use your pinky finger, it's that easy. You can just open it like that. So if, for example, you're carrying loads of things such as a head collar or a rug, you can easily open the stable door while you're carrying everything. Come on in, it is so nice. There's an automatic water drinker. I just love the wood paneling on here. This is actually made of bamboo, which is so cool. So if a horse does decide to get a bit excited and kick the wall, it's made so it won't splinter as easily. There's little bars so they can say hi to each other next door if you have like best friends. This is just like the dream horse palace. Even the windows here are ergonomically designed. So for example, we have the stainless steel bars here, which are really durable, and it's nice and comfortable as well and curved, so a horse can rest their head on here, especially if you open up the windows as well. They can have a little look outside. You can also, with the windows, have them slightly open, which is great for ventilation. And something I can always tell about a Röwer stable, you know it's one of theirs because it doesn't smell in here. I've been lucky enough to go to loads of different yards, and when you're at your own home, you don't really smell your own horses, but when you go somewhere new, you can really smell other people's horses. But here, it does not smell at all. There's no ammonia smell, and that's because the bamboo doesn't soak up the urine. There's slats as well, which is great for ventilation, and also the roof is insulated, so it is a constant temperature here all year round. It could be the hottest day in the summer and it won't feel like a greenhouse, or it could be the coldest day in the winter and the horses are going to be staying nice and toasty. Also, the roof, it's really cleverly designed, so it's by climate control, so it really does make sure that the temperature in here is constant, which is great for the horses, and honestly, I couldn't think of a better place for horses to be kept. There's also 3 wash bays and a solarium as well, so for grey lovers, lots of cleaning areas, but I'm going to show you what everyone's most excited to see, the tack room. Oh wow, this doesn't feel like a tack room, this feels like a really nice kitchen. We have a kitchen island, even the drawers are designed so they can fit all of your polo wraps, your boots. I love the detailing as well on here. Like it looks like a little, like an oak twig or branch in silver. Whoa. We have a whole wall of saddle pads, guys. This is tack room goals right here. We have all the half pads, we have little cabinets as well. They have bits and bobs in. We've got some rugs, helmets, all nicely displayed, girths, bits, a whole row of very nicely cleaned bridles as well. And of course, we have a tea and coffee station, you know, essential for a tack room. Wow. And over here as well, this is really cool. So when you're cleaning your tack, you can put your saddle on here and you can put your like cleaning products at the bottom so they're easy to access. And there's also this really cool, I don't know what to call it, a contraption, but you can hang your bridles on here right next to the sink. So when you're cleaning your tack, your water's right here, everything's in an easy place. I would clean my tack a lot more often if I was cleaning it in a beautiful tack room like this, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. It's gorgeous. But no, we're not finished yet. This is the second barn where the liveries are kept, and there's around 18 stalls in here, so a room for a lot of horses, but I've just spotted something really cool ahead that I'm going to be showing you guys next. Okay, let me show you the indoor arena, because this is the most beautiful arena I have ever seen in my life. There's so much natural lighting, so it feels really airy in here. It almost doesn't feel like you're inside. So there's no spooky corner or shadowy areas. There's a gorgeous mirror along the back here. And obviously the beams are just stunning. This is arena goals. I can't imagine anything better than this. I think out of everywhere I've seen so far, the indoor has to be my favorite. I love the spruce pine beams as well. They're 22 meters long and have been shipped all the way from Germany. And I feel like if you had steel beams, it just would not be the same, because it's a pretty special place here. Also, there's a door to the outdoor, so you have the choice of going in the indoor or the outdoor. Or for example, if you start riding in the outdoor and it rains, you can come on in through the door here as well. Even the outdoor arena is gorgeous. It's just barn goals here, guys. Everywhere you look, it's absolutely stunning. After a long day at the barn, you can come on in here. I don't know what to call it. It's sort of like a clubhouse area. So you have a kitchen, you have a coffee machine, a wine cooler, but yeah, it's like pretty much a really nice kitchen in here. But also, you know, after you've ridden, you can kind of come up to these bar stools, have a sit down, maybe have a snack, and watch what's going on in the indoor arena. Welcome to the livery tack room. So this one looks a little bit different. There's a sink here. We also have the same bridle hook for cleaning. We have some really cool bar stools, so you can have a little sit down here if you're tack cleaning or getting things ready. And something I love are these Seaboat tack lockers. So everyone has their own, that's a livery. And if you open it up, you've got an area for 2 saddles. You even have a little stand here that you can put your helmet on, which is so thoughtful. We also have some bridle and head collar halter hooks here. And then I feel like I'm at a premium gym because it's a little locker, so you can shut it all up, put in your code, everything's nice and secure, and it's really cool. There are breathable holes here. So for example, if you've been for a ride out in the rain and your kit's a little bit damp or maybe a little bit sweaty, then the aeration here is great as well. So, you know, you don't have to worry about things going moldy. Here we have the horse walker, so let me show you inside. Here we have the inside, and the area where the horse goes is 2.5 meters wide. So this means you can change the direction of the horse walker without having to get the horses out and then putting them back in again, because it's really easy with this wide space that the horse can just, you know, turn around. Also, these bits here are really flexible as well, which is a great safety feature. And of course, the horse walker is in the same grey, which really ties the property together. And you know me, love a good bit of matchy-matchy. So that is the main tour. I still have a few places left to show you guys later, but first, let's go and find the lucky lady that calls this incredible place home. Forest Oaks Equestrian is owned by international dressage rider Ellie McCarthy, and I had the chance to sit down with her and have a chat about the beautiful facility that she's built. Wow, 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 Ellie, what an incredible place you have here. So how did you come up with the design?
Yeah, so obviously I'm so lucky to have this place. Like, I can't even tell you how appreciative I am. My parents have put so much effort into this. They've been really supportive along the way. I mean, the guys who built the whole place, I mean, Röwer and Röwer, they were just amazing. Like, look what they've done. Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't think you can really compare this to anything else, to be honest. So yeah, I'm a very lucky girl. We kind of knew what we wanted. We didn't quite expect it to be like this. Yeah. And my dad found Jamie pretty much online and just said, let's try these people, let's ask them what they can do, get them to do some drawings, see what they can offer. And then we were kind of told, I kind of drew the layout of where I wanted things. It's pretty much where all the old existing barns from the old riding school that was here were. So we kind of just went on what they provided, really.
Awesome. So this was a really big build as well. How long did it take and how exciting was it watching it all come together?
So they started building end of August 2020. It was meant to be April 2020, but COVID. Yes. So it was pretty gutting that it all got delayed by quite a bit. I'm quite impatient. So and we'd already been doing the planning for about 2 or 3 years. Oh wow. So for it to then be delayed again was quite gutting. But yeah, no, I think the arenas were finished at Christmas 2020. And we moved in February this year. Oh wow! Yeah, so it's still quite new. Yeah, it was only about 6 months really. It was a lot quicker than I think we thought it would be. Yeah. Building always takes longer than what you think. Expect, but yeah, so we were quite lucky that it didn't take too long. Oh, that's good. I was still very impatient though. Yeah. Always the way. So which part of the barn and things would you say is your favourite? Is there something that you still look at every day and you're just like, wow, that is beautiful? Pretty much all of it. Yeah. I think having the wash bays, like hot and cold water, I didn't have that in my old yard. Having a solarium, having a tack room, because I didn't have that either. Just had a container where we kind of had to modify it to fit all my tack. But yeah, and I love the brickwork in my barn, like in between the stables. I feel like, and the little lanterns, I feel like it finishes it off. Makes it feel really homely. Yeah. No, I can definitely agree. Having like a really nice wash bay is essential because I have 4 greys. Yeah. So there's a lot of cleaning, Before we kind of just had, at my parents' place, we used to just tie them up outside the barn, and they moved around a lot, and it was just, it's much easier having. I can imagine. So with the 2 barns, you've got your barn and the livery barn. How many stables do you have in total? So we've got 28 in total, 18 in the livery barn, 10 in my own. We're not full yet. I could fill it easily with my own horses.
Yes.
No, we've got about 8 liveries now, so we've got space for more. It's been quite nice to slowly build it up so that we don't
slowly bring them in.
Yes, we don't all just go all in at once. And, but it's been nice. So we do have space for more.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful place as well. To be able to have livery here is just incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I know that there's not many livery yards like this in the UK. I know there's a lot of private yards, but it's very difficult to find something like this in the UK. I know because I've looked in the past. So yeah, I think it's something like unique that we can offer that a lot of places can't.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So we know you as a professional dressage rider, but when did you decide that you wanted riding to be your career? And tell me a little bit more about your riding story.
I can't even remember when I decided that, because I've pretty much my whole life knew what I wanted to do. There was nothing else I wanted to do. My parents kind of had to force me to go to school. They forced me to do my A-levels as well because I wanted to finish my GCSEs. But yeah, no, I think from a very, very young age is when I knew I wanted to do it all. So there's nothing else I could even imagine doing.
And you were saying that this property here actually used to be a riding school. Is this where you learned to ride?
Yeah, so I learned to ride here. My old pony Zach, he's 24 now. He's still out in the field. But yeah, I learned to ride here. I was here for a long, long time as a young girl with the riding school. So yeah, it has quite a lot of memories. And yeah.
That's so lovely.
Yeah.
What would you say has been the moment in your dressage career that you're most proud of?
There's quite a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's like any time that I've been selected for a European Championship, so I've been to 3 now. I don't know, there's just something about going, I mean, most dressage riders, younger riders who, when I was younger, like the European Championship was like, that's where you want to be, that's where you want to go. And so I've been selected for 3 now. I've competed at 3 and everyone's just been like an honour to be selected.
Yeah.
The last one last week didn't go as I would hope it had.
That's horses.
Yeah, exactly. Not what I had wanted, but move on to the next one. It's not the end of the world.
And what are your aims for the future?
So it's been my dream ever since I can remember to go to an Olympics. And not just go to an Olympics, I want to win a medal.
Yeah.
I don't really see a point in just going if you don't want to go and win a medal.
You've got to go all in.
Yeah, exactly. You don't go just for the part to take part, you go to win.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's been like my dream focus since I can remember. So.
Oh, well, best of luck for the future.
Thank you.
And I just want to say thank you so much for inviting me
Thank
here
you for
today
coming.
and
Thank
having a look around.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely beautiful
Yeah,
here.
thank you very much. Thank you.
So Ellie, I've seen that you've also got quite a few paddocks as well.
Yes.
Is it all right if we go and meet some of the horses?
Yeah, sure, let's go.
Awesome. I've got to say that Forest Oaks Equestrian is probably the most beautiful equestrian property I have ever seen in my life. Even watching back the footage, editing it now, it still just takes my breath away with how gorgeous it is. I'd just like to say another huge thank you to Ellie for very kindly having us, and also to Röwer for sponsoring today's video and making this all possible. And I'd just like to say a huge thank you to you guys for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed the barn tour. So if you're new or have not done so already, please like and subscribe, as it really does help me out and I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!